Hello ESL 90 students. This is your video for the week of April 13th, and it's on chapter 14. We're doing the noun clauses. You're lucky because you already know what a clause is when we did adjective clauses. A clause has a subject and a verb, but these are going to be fragments, not complete sentences. And we'll be thinking of them as a thing, as a noun, but they will have a subject and a verb. Explanation. The first kind of noun clause is just from a statement. So your statement, she teaches English. I know that she teaches English. It's just a statement. So you have that, and you have your subject and your verb, nothing changes. That's the first kind of noun clause. The second kind of noun clause is a yes or no question. So you're going to ask something, maybe with do, does, did. And when you change it to a noun clause, you'll need to add if or not, whether or not, whether or not. So, are you from Spain? He wants to know if I am from Spain, if I am from Spain or not. He wants to know whether I am from Spain. He wants to know whether or not I am from Spain. So it's a yes or no question. So we're adding one of these, if, whether. We can also say or not. We say if, we have to put or not at the end. With whether, we can say or not together or separate, whether or not. And then we have a third kind of noun clause from a WH question word. And where, when, why, how much, who, which, whose. Those are called WH questions. So this is your direct question. If you said, where is the cafe? Well, let's change it to a noun clause. I want to know where the cafe is. So with 2 and 3, this is important. We'll have to change the word order. These were statements. These are questions. So you know that we have a question order. Remember, we have the verb, the subject, but now we'll have to change it to a statement. So here was the question, are you from Spain? And then he wants to know if I am from Spain, changing the word order. Over here, the same thing. Where is the cafe? I want to know where the cafe is. So we'll have to change the word order there. There's one more thing I wanted to tell you. Sometimes you can be very polite. And an example, if you don't have a watch and you want to know what time it is, you can just walk by someone and say, hey, what time is it? It's not very polite. So you probably want to introduce it with, excuse me, could you tell me, maybe please. Now here's your noun clause. What time it is. Now this is not a direct question. A direct question is, what time is it? This is a very polite question with a noun clause. Could you please tell me what time it is? Can you tell me? Do you know? So that's why there's a question mark here. It's not a direct question, but you're starting with could, can, do, sort of making it into a question with a noun clause. So we'll talk about this a little bit more on Wednesday in the Wednesday video. Have a good day, have fun with the exercises, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.